Nigeria is bleeding. We've talked about the problems, we've shared the solutions. Now it's time for us to talk about what you and I can do daily to bring about the change we expect. Do you want change in Nigeria? Share this video. Do you want change in Nigeria? Learn what you can do, what you need to do on daily basis to bring about the change. We don't rely just on the government. The government are the people in leadership, people in authority, people at the Aso Rock have their own role to play. In governor's house, but you and I have our roles to play. If the people are good, if the people work at it, the government will have no choice but to follow suit. A great nation is built by responsible citizens, and this is the hard truth we have to share together in this reflection time. The first thing that you and I have to do daily is to practice personal discipline. Nation building starts with self-control. Be punctual to your duty, to your assignment, to your work, to the service you are rendering to the community, to the society, to whatever assignment you have to do on daily basis. Choose to be punctual. Don't work lackadaisically. Now, be a man or a woman, a lady of your word, being a person of integrity. Don't do like this. Don't say, hey, then when you say, well, remember you said this yesterday. When I said this a while ago, you say, did I really say that? No, I don't mean it that way. Say, do you mean we can't take you at your word? It shouldn't be like that. Let your yes be yes and let your no be no. Don't compromise on what is not working well for you and what will not work well for your community. Do your work well, even when no one is watching. And this one go to our artisans, especially in Nigeria, the vulcanizer, the house builders. Make sure the quantity of cement and sand, the ratio is mixed very well. And that is one of the major where we are having houses collapsing all over the place, because the texture, the composition of the concrete was not well done. Then the mechanic that works on the vehicles, all those artisans, whatever your work is, please choose to give the best, choose to do the best for your clients. They pay you for your services. That is where nation building starts. You don't have to go to the top first in your own little corner. See what you can do. So a disciplined citizen and citizenship create a disciplined nation. Number 2, obey the laws of the land and choose to do what is right. Don't wait for the law enforcement to come against you. Choose to live a life of integrity. You know the laws, you know the rules, you know the instructions. Even start from your community. Don't litter the road. You eat snacks and you throw the things through the window on the road. That is part of it. You may consider it little, but it's part of it because you take care of your environment. Don't encourage giving and taking of bribe. That is part of what is destroying the nation. That is what is affecting most of the construction works we have in Nigeria now. The contractors, they give bribe, they take bribe, and by the time they do the work, they do shoddy work, and we suffer it, all of us. The same thing goes for these oil blocks that is destroying the economy and a lot of others. Even during the election, we still come to that. So choose to obey the law and choose to do what is right. Follow the rules even when it's not convenient. Like I said, you cannot be breaking the system. You cannot be going against the laws and expect the system or the laws to work well for you. Number 3, choose to be a value adder daily. I repeat, choose to be a value adder daily. Wherever you are, whatever you do, choose to produce value. Choose to be a problem solver, not a problem creator. Don't you know me? I will show you. I will scatter. You don't need to scatter. I will be among those that we build, among that we made, among those that we settle problems of creating problems. Okay? Be a problem solver, not a problem creator. Like Dajoki said, some people too late, some people die, some people help to make the house to become better. Some people work on scattering the house. No matter what happens, they don't give a damn, they don't care. Don't let that be your own portion. Work to be a builder, work to be a solution provider. A nation grows when our people become more valuable. Choose to be a valuable asset to the country. Not don't be a problem to the country, don't be a liability. Okay. Number 4, respect others and work to build unity in the land. Like you normally hear, respect is reciprocal. Respect begets respect. You cannot be disrespecting people, whether young or old, in your community. If you do that, it will bring acrimony, it will bring disrespect, it will bring enmity. And how does the land grow? In your place of work, even the messenger, the driver, the gateman, the security man, give everybody the respect due to them. Hello, Mr. So good morning. Give them back. It doesn't cost you any. Good morning. Have a nice day. God bless you. Simple thing. But when you look at people as if they don't exist because they are not according to you in your status level, that's a disrespect. They talk to you, you ignore them. They ask a question, you ignore them. And you treat them as if they are non-entities. Nobody is non-entity. In their own right, they are human beings with blood in their veins. That's why United Nations puts the thing there. Fundamental human rights. Right to life, right to association, right to worship, and so on like that. So learn to respect people. Learn to live a life of respect yourself. Have what you call self-respect. Start with you have a good self-concept, a good self-esteem. Then work at unity. Don't be among those that be causing religious riot and religious bigotry and ethnic problems. You are this tribe, you are that tribe, we can't relate, you can't do that. Like that woman, you can learn from that. That woman at the well in the Bible, Jesus went to her and said, can you give me some water? He said, you Jew, how can you be asking me a Samaritan to give you? We are you Jew and Samaritan, we don't relate. But Jesus made her to understand that that is not the material thing, and they became mutual in their respect for one another. And the communication went well, and she even had to go and went to invite her people to come and meet Jesus and discuss. That's somebody to come and meet the Jew, and they were saying, we don't relate. It shouldn't be that way. Let's endeavor to build unity. Don't let these politicians in Nigeria, the desecrators, make you an agent of disunity. Number 5, be an informed person, an informed citizen. Endeavor to know what is going on around you in your community. Don't just say whatever will be, whatever goes on. No. Put your ear to the ground, put your eyes to the ground. When you see something, say something. When you can do something for the betterment of the land. And when you come to issue of voting, you have to vote wisely. Do you have your INEC card, voter's card? If you have not, please, they are still doing the updating. Try to get yours. And when you vote right. Don't allow yourself to become a guinea pig. Don't allow them to come and give you whatever they will give you to buy your vote. Your vote, your future, your life, your destiny of your children and grandchildren is not sellable with a pot of rice or with a bag of rice. Your life is worth much more than that. And let's choose to hold our leaders accountable. Don't just keep quiet when you see things going wrong and when you see them behaving abnormally. So bad leaders will succeed and thrive when the good citizens keep quiet and say, well, do whatever you want to do. Well, you don't do that. When you shout and you say, no, it's not right, you can't do that, then they will learn to curtail themselves. Though in Nigeria now, they try to gag them. Like one soldier man I learned on the net that he was saying when they are not treating the soldiers well, he said, well, let the ministers also send their children to join the military. I learned that he was arrested and he spent a month in the cell, and after that they dismissed him from the force. It happened. Then one man also said something like that when the governor went to visit a traditional ruler during the fasting period, and they were just talking some things that don't advance. Then the man shouted, We need water, we need electricity in our community. Then Alanda, he was arrested too. Don't worry, speak. Nature will fight for you. Okay, there are people with you. Okay, so don't let anybody gag you. Okay, so number 6 is take responsibility for your environment. Like Bible says, pray for the peace of Jesus. Your environment is where you live. Your environment is where you operate. Don't allow anybody to come and desecrate your environment. There's something you can do about it. Environment doesn't belong to the government. It belongs to you because you live there, your family lives there. So concerning the electric poles, concerning the nature of the road, concerning the sanitation of the environment, whatever you and your community can do about it, do something. That's why you have in Nigeria what's called the CDA, Community Development Association, in which the people in the community meet regularly, at least once a month, to discuss what can be done to enhance the well-being of the community. So these are some of the things you and I can do on a daily basis to improve. So we have to stop the bleeding. We have to stop the desecration. The Humpty Dumpty of Nigeria, sitting precariously on that wall, must not be allowed to fall. If it falls, you know the story. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king gossips and all the king's men could not put Humpty Dumpty together again. That will not be our story. But for it not to be, you and I. So please share your comments in the comment section about if you have more suggestions about what can be done by individual. We hold the government accountable. We don't keep quiet. We say something. Like now, yesterday, the bandits went to Jos again and they slaughtered, massacred more than 20 people. The dead bodies are still being counted. What a nation! And I learned that the Minister for Defense was following the president about the campaign or whatever. Well, we're not keeping quiet. The expected change, the necessary change will take place in our time, in our lifetime. Nigeria's Humpty Dumpty, sitting precariously on that wall, will not fall. We have to resettle it back in its right place. Let's work to stop the bleeding. Let's work to stop the desecration. Let's work to help the restoration of the joy, of the glory, and the greatest of Nigeria. Thank you for reflecting with me on this Isinuga Reflection. God bless you. Remember, it's responsibility for